Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Like good. Hey,
we're here.
It's the Pints and Profits show again on a Thursday. We have beer. We have an awesome show scheduled for you guys. Amazing topics. We have a game for you. So brush up on your yard sale, thrift store sort of knowledge. We are going to talk about some video games. So you video game people, stay tuned. There's some really cool stuff. And just some pickups that we came across this week. Maybe some free stuff too. But again, I'd like to welcome you to the Pints and Profits show. I'm Dennis. I'm the Free King Flipper. I sell on eBay. Tiny little bit on Poshmark. I've been killing it on Marketplace lately.
Really?
We'll talk about an awesome sale I just made yesterday. And I am a craft beer person. I'm a boring IPA guy, but damn, do I love IPAs. And my co-host over here, Scott.
Yeah. Welcome, guys. Apologize for us being a little bit delayed. I was having some technical issues on my side, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it's a 98-degree weather we're having here in upstate New York.
Yeah.
Or it could be the fact that my computer is 10 years old. It's a combination of both, right? Welcome. I'm not having much luck on Marketplace. I got a few things up, and, it's just the usual kind of pick it up and you never show up type thing. I sell on eBay, sell on Poshmark, 99% clothing. And that's what I love. So, as Dennis, I am also a craft beer enthusiast, and we will discuss what we're drinking.
Rock on. Let me crack this one open. I wanted to drink this tonight because I wanted to give a shout out while I was down in Virginia to the men and women at Random Row Brewing. Awesome, right, like near downtown Charlottesville, Virginia. This beer right here I had on draft, and it rocked. It's a mosaic hopped hazy pale ale.
Oh, all right.
So it's not an IPA. It's a pale ale, 5.6. So totally crushable. And I think I had like 3 of them at the brewery, and then they had like half off pizza night, which was sick.
Yeah, not bad.
And great little brewery, awesome spot. It's a brewery that I would totally go to if they were closer to me. I would frequent them often. Look at the color. More of a golden haze, right, than a milky haze.
Mm-hmm.
But the signature hop in this is Mosaic. Let's see. So they said Mosaic Pale Ale is a refreshing, juicy, hazy pale ale with notes of mango and citrus. Absolutely. I get that right away. Low bitterness. Superb, drinkable, award-winning beer.
Hey.
They won a gold medal at the Virginia Craft Brewers Cup and a bronze in 2020. So, nice. Cheers, guys.
Yes. I've got going on Druthers Brewery. Now, if you guys follow our Instagram page, I made a cool post last weekend just about the brewery. It's right on the Mohawk River. It's a beautiful scenery. So I'm drinking Honey Bear, okay?
Ooh.
And I got it in this nice little Druthers glass.
Oh, that's killer. I need one of them, by the way.
So this is 8%. Let's read what it's about. So it's a double dry hazy, fermented with honey. I wasn't sure if I would like the whole honey side of it, but it's pretty damn good. Double dry hop with Citra, Idaho 7, and Cashmere hops. Outstanding. Bam. They do not have this on draft. No draft. It is only cans only.
Okay.
Dude, Dennis, these are 4-pack, $14.
Oh, for 8%.
Yeah, $14.
Deal of the day right there.
I'll think it's.
I'm doing $22.
He may show up on here doorstep again.
We can do that. I got to reciprocate because I found some ridiculous hazies that you might like.
No, just wait till I come out.
All right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to get right into reselling because I know that's why the majority of you are here. We're going to start off with something Scott brought up to me this past week, how he kind of corrected some of the summer slowdown. We are going to talk about summer slowdown as well.
Yeah.
He's actually doing a limited amount of free shipping.
Yeah.
The other F word, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I completely despise free shipping. Completely despise it. because you have to deal with offers, right? You have a coupon, you have a sale, then you're throwing free shipping on top of it. So this is what I'm doing. Sometimes when your sales drop off, especially as a clothing seller, it all depends what kind of niche you have, right?
Yeah.
So as a clothing seller, summertime is just like no one needs a sweater in July.
Right.
So I'm like, let me experiment with free shipping. Let me just fucking try it and see what happens. So again, very limited amount. I'm keeping it under 14 ounces. That way I know mentally, because I do shipping nonstop, I know from New York to California on a 14 ounce item, it's $4.80. Okay. Just after a while, you learn the pricing, right? Now from me to you, that may cost like $3.90, $4.20. It all depends, right? And those
can I interrupt you? What service are you using to get those?
Well, it's Ground Advantage, obviously, for 14 ounces.
Okay.
And then obviously for every 2 ounce increments, that price will either go up or down. So that's just a ballpark. But I do a flat rate of $6.99. So what I do is I'm taking set items. So now say something sells for $20 and I'm charging $6.99 for shipping. Okay. The problem is like that you want 20, you want shipping. Sometimes for low value items, like, I'm going to pass. I'm taking those same items that are $20 items and now asking 26 free ship. Okay. I'm just using 20 as an example. It could be 15 plus ship, right? Whatever. But what I'm also doing to kind of combat my 15% public coupon is I'm raising that another 15%.
Okay.
Just to if I get an offer in, I know it's free shipping. I'm only taking a 15% discount. That's it. So started this week, Monday or Tuesday, and very small batch, maybe 10 or 15 items that I have the free shipping on. And what do you know? Within 12 hours, 2 of those sell right away with the free shipping.
Crazy.
And they weren't anything great. They're Talbot's shirts.
Right.
But it was 20, or was, I think 20 free shipping. And these are items I'm getting. Now, mind you, you don't want to do this when you're going to a thrift and spending $6. I got these at the church thrift, and I think I spent 15 cents per item. So,
right. How did you do that again?
At the church thrift?
Yeah, it was like $1 a day or something crazy like that.
Oh, so yeah, let me get to that in a minute. So I'm just thinking maybe when you're offering free shipping, it kind of kickstarts your algorithm, because it kickstarted right away. For the next 3 days, my sales went up here, and then now it dropped back down.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm not adding more free shipping items? I don't know. But for me, I saw a huge increase from that, and I fucking hate it because I don't want to do free shipping. I don't want to do free shipping. I'm not going to do free shipping on anything that's, a pound and over, because I know for me, for clothing, once it hits a pound, now I'm around the $7.50 mark. So I charge $7.99. And I know for 2 pounds, I charge $9.99. For the most part, I can ship that for around $9.20-ish to California. So I'm not ever going to do over a pound. But hell, those cheaper items. Yeah. And it's working. So I'm going to just evaluate the next few weeks and see, like, maybe I'll do it. I won't do free returns, though. It's still going to be buyer pays returns, shipping.
Yeah.
I can't do free shipping for returns. I want to make some kind of money. Yeah.
I won't do it. Not with the stuff I sell. It's bulky. It's large items. It's the dimensions are crazy. Some of these things, I would have to go through and do like, all right, a $10, VHS tape, a $10 DVD.
Well, I was going to ask you that. What about, okay, because I have a good example about this next question. What about video games? Now, say you have a video game that's worth $30. Would you throw free shipping just to move it?
I'm going to look at comps. Like right away, look at comps. If all of the ones that are selling are free shipping, then I'll of course I'll do that too.
And that's exactly.
I have to remember, I also have a 15% off coupon.
Right.
And promotion.
Yeah, no. But if you're
getting
getting
free shipping,
but if you're getting it for pennies
on the dollar. Yeah, I know.
It's worth it. It's for me. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna let it run a few weeks, I'm keeping tally of where I'm at so far for the week, and see what happens. It may just keep me kind of above water for the summer.
Yep.
Just by getting rid of some cheaper items and just boosting my,
let them go
feedback and, metrics. So
what about you guys out there? Let us know. Do you use free shipping? Is it across the board? Do you not use it at all and just say, I'm not doing it? Do you do some things? Do you like pick and choose? I'm kind of in that boat. I'm in the pick and choose. The majority of the things I sell are weight and dimension based.
Right.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing 5 pound, 6 pound, 8 pound, 10 pound dishes, glassware.
No, you can't do that. There's no way you can do that.
And then some dude from Alaska buys it, and
no,
I can't take a loss.
You can't do that. But for cheaper, lighter items, it's worth a shot. That's all. It's worth a shot.
You mentioned video games, and if you were following Scott's Instagram, you saw a ridiculous pickup for $5.
$5.
$5.
So I'm out and about during the day, and I come across an opportunity. Okay, and I'm in a guy's basement. Don't ask me why I'm in the basement, but I'm in this guy's basement, and he has a plethora of stuff. Okay,
I like it.
I'm looking around, and it's always that awkward feeling of like, there's value there. Now, keep in mind, out of my wheelhouse. Like, I saw a few games and I'm like, yeah, that's probably worth money. So let me just get them all. So I'm in the basement. I ended up getting 24 games. Okay. They're all Xbox One, GameCube, and I'm going to say the early 90s. The latest one I saw is 2001. So we're looking at like 91 to 2001. Let me just show you a few. These are the ones that now I'm going through and I find this Legend of Zelda, right? What is it? Wind Waker? Wind Waker?
Windwalker. Yeah.
And what do we know? It's empty.
Oh.
Right? So I'm like, fuck. But I know this game is worth value. So I sent you a bunch of pictures. You like, check these games, check those games. So I listed this last night, sold already in an hour for $30 plus shipping.
Empty.
Because what does this sell for Dennis when it's new or when it's complete? Because this is complete other than
it's like $80 or something.
I saw comps for 100 and something. So a collector's probably looking for the case. Yep. I got 100%. A shit ton of $5 offers on it, of course. The next game is this Super Smash Brothers.
Fire.
Right? From 2001. And
I've sold it a bunch of times.
Empty. Right? But again, you were like, dude, some of these will sell for money because they're empty. This sold today, $30.
Sick.
But it was free shipping. And the reason I did free shipping is that's what the comps were showing. Comps showed free shipping, $30. I raised it by 15%. Guy just bought it.
Sick.
Here's another pretty cool one. This is GameCube from 2000.
Yeah, it's Sonic 2.
Sonic 2. It is complete. Right?
Fire.
The disc are nice. I got this listed for $85.
Yeah.
That's what the comps
now, is that free shipping or no?
No, free shipping. So I just did a quick calculation. 24 games, paid $5. If I sell them all at an average of $10, plus some of the higher ones, I'm looking somewhere between $5 to $5.50 on average. Could be a little bit lower, could be a little bit higher for $5. And it's not what I do. It's just, but I saw it there. Now,
and you knew.
I just knew by seeing like your posts, like Zelda and Smash Brothers. I got a WrestleMania game with Kurt Angle on it. That's selling for $35 all day. Like there's some decent games in there. Hitman. I got the Hitman game, no disc. So it seems like the good games don't have the disc in there. Yeah. Maybe the guy.
But you're still making between $20 and $30 on an empty case,
that's wild.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's great.
So, like I said, shout out to you for like, I can lean on you. Man. Just like when you have stuff, clothing that you find, you'll lean on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. But I also saw that you picked up some games too.
Mine was a $10 pickup, which I wasn't really. It's okay, but they were all the ones that sell almost immediately. For the Wii, okay, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, the original. What was the third one I just sold? It was a Zelda game. So although it's 100% sell-through rate on those. Oh, Wii Sports.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
always a $23 somewhere on there, sold in like 7 minutes.
Yeah,
like
and then I'm thinking, why does it sell so fast? Why does Zelda empty case sell within an hour? Was it priced too low?
No, it's just the sell-through rate. It's what it is. I mean, those things sell routinely every single day. Every single day. So if you have it where it's not selling with like 3 or 4 days down the road, then you're probably priced it
way too high.
Too high.
Yeah.
Too high. Yeah, way too high. But I mean, like Wii Sports is still a $20 game in the cardboard sleeve.
Yeah.
And the disc was pretty nice. And that sold like almost immediately.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It makes me think like, oh, this is why Dennis sells video games. I get it.
Oh yeah. There is no summer slowdown for video games. There's not.
No.
It does not exist.
Because that's all I've been selling is video games.
Yeah.
And I still have 15 more to list.
Wow.
I just listed the ones that were worth some money.
I have a bad habit of listing all of that stuff first and then waiting on the other stuff. And then all of that stuff sells immediately. Yeah. And then I'm left with the.
I'm hoping I gave the guy my number because he had original Xbox consoles down there.
Yeah.
Legos. Like, I'm like, just call me if you want to move that stuff eventually. Call me. We'll see if he does.
Well,
yeah, you never know.
Hopefully,
get your name out there. I have a question for you though.
What you got?
When you're out sourcing and you see opportunities like that, or you see opportunities at a garage sale, what is one thing? Because there's certain phrases you can use, right? Phrases you want to use, phrases you don't use. Well, let's not discuss the ones that you want to use because it's kind of like certain things you want to say to make. How am I trying to say this? I don't want to talk about what I say because maybe it's a giveaway or it's maybe a certain tactic. Let's talk about what you don't want to say when you're trying to negotiate these locations. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing for me because I yard sale a lot every weekend during the spring, summer, and fall. And there are times when you just have to gauge, does this person care that you're a reseller or not? And that's super hard.
Read the room. Like read the room of what you're at.
You really have to do that. And sometimes it's difficult. Some people, 1, don't care. Some people, 2, don't even realize that people actually go to yard sales to buy things to resell. 3, some people know you're a reseller and they hate you that you're there. Right. Even though your money is green, they think they're getting taken for a ride. They think you're going to, take advantage of them. Those are that's the sticky sort of spot. So for me, when I go to yard sales and thrift stores and anywhere that I'm going to be questioned, I'm not a reseller. I'm a collector.
Right.
I'm a collector. Hey, I'm buying those Wii games from you. Oh, do you have a Wii at home? Absolutely. Which I do. Haven't used it in 5 years, but I do have one.
Yeah.
I am sort of a collector. Now to, supply your collection with multiple items and to finance your collection, you might have to sell some things here or there.
Yeah.
So you don't want them, the seller, you don't want them to feel like that you're taking advantage of them.
Yeah.
Like you just bought all those games for $5. You sold one empty case and quadrupled your money.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, oh, dude, the empty case, don't worry about it. I can still make $40 on it. No. Don't even bring up the word eBay. Don't even bring that up.
It's funny you say that. So when I'm looking through this guy's stuff, he goes, yeah, I've had another guy ask me that was over here. And I don't know if he had a garage sale or whatever the reason he was at the house with the stuff. He goes, I had another guy ask me, and I told him no. I go, oh, really? Why? He goes, well, he told me he was a reseller and he wanted to resell them all.
See?
And he goes, I don't want that. He goes, what are you doing with these games? I go, you know what I go, my grandson.
I'm a collector.
No, my grandkids love video games. And they especially love the old school games where you can't find them anymore. I go, this is going to be great for them. And he goes, oh, that's so great to hear. I'm not lying. I do have a GameCube system. Like you said, you have a Wii system. I have a GameCube system. I have an Xbox system. I'm not lying. But people they don't want to know that you're going to make money off of them.
Nope, they don't.
Even if everything will sit in their house for another 20 years, they'd rather keep it than know you're making money off it. So just don't tell them you're a reseller. You got to read the room because
there are times when I do tell them. But if you know that there's any type of sentimental value in what they're selling to you, try not to say that you're going to resell it. They feel like they're being taken advantage of.
Yeah, they do.
If they don't give a crap about, I don't care. Like, I just want to get rid of the stuff. Okay, well, I run a small business. I support my family, with the money. I specialize in 80s toys, 80s electronics, and video games. Oh, cool. All right. Do you sell any of this? Occasionally, sure. Mm-hmm. I'll keep some stuff for my collection. That kind of loosens the talk a little bit. But if you're like, dude, as soon as I buy this and rip you off, I'm going to go home and list it and make 5 times that.
Yeah, because he was even like, you don't want those empty cases, do you? I go, yeah. He goes, well, what are you going to do with them? I go, I'll find the games. I have the case. Yeah, it's just knowing, just not, because trust, I've been there. I've said to people, I'm a reseller, and they're like, F you.
Bam, that door shuts like real fast.
Yeah.
You have to twist the truth a little bit only to protect their feelings is really what it is.
Yeah. I mean, and we're not bad people. Everyone you have to do that. If you're doing garage sales or estate sales,
this is the path I didn't think we would be following down right here. Talking real truth.
I know.
If you're out there and you're telling me that you never tell people that you're a reseller, okay. But if you're out there telling me that every garage sale you go to, you tell them you're a reseller, I don't believe that.
No.
You're not going to do very well at all.
No.
You're just not. You're not.
Can't.
No, they don't. Look, sell or give freely. You should not give a crap about what people do with it after you sell it. But they do. They totally do. They totally do.
Yeah, even though you go to a garage sale, and I don't do many garage sales, but you go to a garage sale and they're asking $1, and you give them the $1, and then they're like, well, what are you going to do with it? Well, it doesn't matter what I do. Because I've gotten that before. Really. Oh, what are you doing with all that stuff?
Yeah.
I'm just getting a good deal.
I'm going to take it home, put it in my fire pit, and I'm going to burn it all.
What does it matter? You're giving money.
Again, it goes back to people's sentimental value, their feelings of, I don't want to be taken advantage of. Yeah. And that's what we're trying to protect.
And it's the same way, but it's the same way. It's the same way at a thrift store. Yeah, I've had so many people tell me, oh my God, you have a lot of stuff there. What are you doing with all that? I go, I just love a bargain.
Yep. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. I just can't say no to a good deal.
But I've also had people at the church I go to, they know I'm a reseller. And they will say to me, what are you doing with all these clothing? I go, we have a store.
Yep.
Simple as that. And they go, oh, that's awesome. So again, reading the room, knowing what you did. Let's circle back real quick because you mentioned the church, right? Yep. So last Saturday, the church is every Wednesday, Saturday. This last Saturday was 2 bags for $5. Fill 2 big bags for $5.
Like a paper
like a paper shopping bag, not a small one.
Okay,
but like it's
nice,
a foot high, 12 by 10. So I can ideally fit maybe 10 to 15 shirts inside those bags if I fold them neatly.
Deal.
So,
the art of filling a bag at a church sale.
That's a good topic one week. So I'm in there, and this place is hit or miss. Like one week I can go in there and it's just absolute garbage. This week, it was hit. I filled 6 bags for $15.
Wow.
And it's just crazy, $15. And the funny story about that is I'm in there, and there's a bunch of old Italian ladies that are volunteering their time. The pastor came down and said hi. Like, it's this nice place. They're very comforting. So I'm in there, and I have my 6 bags of stuff.
Stealing from the poor.
Yes. And she goes, oh my God, I'm so glad you're still here. I go, oh, what's up? She goes, we need somebody tall. We have to change some light bulbs. I'm like,
okay,
cool. So I'm in the back room changing the light bulbs, and very nice people, right? I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna. I love these people. So I'm in their back changing the light bulbs, and I come out, and there's a lady I've never seen before. And I don't know if she was like part of the church. She goes, thank you so much for changing those light bulbs. They've been like that forever. Don't worry about paying for anything today. Oh. I go, no, man. I go, no, absolutely not. I'm paying you what it's worth. I don't want to hear it. She goes, no, it's all free. No. Yeah. So I go pay, and there's another lady. She goes, it's all free. I go, no, here's a 20. I gave her $20 bill. I go, take it. I don't need free stuff. I go, I'll see you in a few weeks. That was it.
Awesome.
Be a good person. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I'm super friendly there. I'm always talkative. I help them like hang up stuff. I take the empty hangers for them. Like,
that's cool.
They like seeing like you're not just in there grabbing shit and then bailing.
Right. You are personable. You're professional. You're kind.
And next time, I'm probably going to bring some donuts for them next time.
Absolutely. That's a great tip, guys. If you are new to this game, and it's a game, that's right. Do you agree? It's a game. This is a game. Agree. You got to know the rules, and then you got to play the game.
Yep.
You go to the thrift store and you want to meet the manager, okay? And then bring him or her dozen donuts one day and just say, hey, this is for your staff. I don't know if you guys got a break or whatever. What is that? Like $10? I don't even know what a dozen donuts is anymore.
It's a tax write-off as well.
And it absolutely is. Dude, it will light up the room. Over a friggin' donut? Like, what? I have done that when I first started, and that's kind of an icebreaker. And wouldn't you know it? Oh, hey, Dennis, did you see that? We got those video games in over here. Bam. And then they're pointing stuff out to you because, like, they know, like, you've met them. So, difference being, this is a thrift store versus this is a yard sale where you'll never see the person again. The thrift store, you're going to be going there weekly. The yard sale, you're never going to see them again.
But again, read the room.
Read the room.
Because you don't want to go into a brand new thrift store first day and bring in 2 dozen donuts and expect everything to be handed to you.
No.
Build that relationship.
Build it.
Know their names. Call them by name. There's this one place we go to. I know all their names. Oh, good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, blah, blah, blah. Good morning, Val. Like, they know me. I know them. They know what I do.
Yeah.
Read the room. Bring them food. Yeah. Don't just walk in there day one with 2 dozen donuts and think you're going to own the place. It doesn't work that way.
No, build the relationship enough where you know their names, and people love to hear their name. Mm-hmm. People love that. I've been researching a ton of psychology stuff on bartering and the art of dealing, and it's all so much psychology.
Yeah.
But learn their names, like not hey you or hey buddy, good morning guy. No, they people love hearing their own name. They feel valued. They feel like you actually took time out of your day to remember who I am, and then they're going to remember you. Oh, that's the kid with the goatee and the glasses. Oh, I know that. Yeah. He's a reseller.
Yeah.
And those golf clubs we just got those in from the back. You might want to check them out.
And don't expect free. You're not going to get free shit from it. But what you may get is like, hey, I just put out this so-and-so. It's in the rack behind me. Why don't you go take a look at this rack behind me?
Yep.
You're not going to get it for free, but you may get like hints. Hey, I've got some stuff over here.
Hell yeah.
That happens all the time.
Yes, same here. And it's worth it. It's totally worth making those connections, making that relationship. I mean, there's some thrift stores where I only go to once a week, and everybody knows me. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. How's business? Great. What are you into now?
It's
I'm
kind of
"Ah,
like
still-"
Cheers, where everyone knows your name.
That's how you want it.
Speaking
That's
of
really
Cheers,
how you want it.
I mean,
That takes a little bit of time, right? That
Yeah.
takes a little bit of schmoozing. I mean, it's not their stuff. They could care less.
No, they're just workers there, but
they want to help you out. They want to make relationships. They want to be friends.
Yep.
And I don't know how many times I've done it. It's crazy. Like some of these people I have known for over 5 or 6 years personally. We talk about our families. We talk about crazy stuff.
100%
from a thrift store.
Yeah.
So,
all right. What you got?
While you're at a thrift store, while you're at a yard sale, while you're at an estate sale, do you have any favorite things you bring with you? For example, I always have a business card. Always. If you're new,
that's a good idea.
For reselling, go to whatever your favorite website, whatever. I use the one that always gives you like 10% off, and order yourself 50 business cards. And just like what we're saying, read the room, right? You might want to give one out. Go to a yard sale. Hey, I got more stuff in the basement. I don't know. Whenever I get a chance to, hey, give me a call.
Yeah.
Bam, right there. I always bring a business card. I normally bring flashlight, a black light.
Okay.
Because I want to see if there's uranium glass, that green glowing glass. It's always in my truck. Always bring cash. Always. You never know what this person's going to pull out of the basement. Like,
yes,
he has 6 video games at the yard sale, but he's got like 9 systems downstairs, and I don't know. I didn't bring them out because I didn't think anybody would want them. I hear that all the time.
You know what's funny? Not to interrupt you. At this one place, I only had like $10 in my wallet. Had I had $100 in my wallet, I probably could have taken the entire place. I didn't have enough.
Hurts.
And you told me, dude, always have $100 in your wallet. Always, because you never know.
You never know.
I would have.
You never know.
So now, $100.
Not everybody takes Venmo. Cash is king,
especially when they're older people.
Yes, and they're clearing out their son's stuff, their daughter's stuff. Oh, we got all that stuff down there. I never even thought about having money on me at all times for anything. Yep. So business card, black light, flashlight, cash, money. Sometimes I'll do batteries to test things. Like I got a Walkman over here, and I just want to see if it worked, because it's sometimes a huge difference in price on that. And I will bring a small screwdriver and a small little adjustable wrench. That's it. That's my kit.
You might need a fanny pack for after all that.
Well, it's in my truck. It's in my truck.
You walk with a big fanny pack in your stomach.
It's just what I carry around.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've used it. I've gone into a thrift store, found a piece of uranium glass, told the lady, "Can you hold this for a second?" Ran out to my car, brought in my black light, and I'm shining it on there. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And it's a great opportunity to educate them. I'm like, "This was made with radioactive material, and it'll glow when the black light." And she's like, "Oh, well, really cool." She's like, "All right, $6." I'm like, "Cool." Yeah. And then I brought it back, photographed it, listed it, $30.
Yeah. Mine's not fancy because I sell clothing. So I bring, I bring my wife because she's my lucky charm, right? I bring her with me because she helps me source. I bring bags. I have to make sure I have enough bags in my car, whether they're IKEA bags, shopping bags. Because when you go to, like, say you go to a garage sale or you go to a Goodwill, they don't supply bags, and you fill up your cart with 100 items. Yep. Where are you going to put those items? Just throw them in your trunk? No. So I always have a bunch of IKEA bags in the back of the car. Shopping bags, whatever it may be. And that's it for me. I got nothing fancy. Clothing's easy. I just need bags and money.
Bags and money. All right. Is there anything specific you guys bring that we didn't talk about? I'd like to know. Throw out something that you guys routinely carry either on you or in your vehicle. It's always fun to see what people have for little tips and tricks with stuff.
Also, I know we don't have a lot of people watching, but the people that are watching, just like leave a comment, say hi. That's all.
Yes.
I'm here. Something that you're watching.
That's it.
Just want to kind of know
Roll
who's
call.
here.
Just a roll call.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't expect
We can follow your channel. Just let us know who you are. We'll follow you.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a game? I have a great game. This is fun. This is fun. This is something that you didn't know we were going to do. And it is going to test your knowledge on non-clothing items.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm 2 doubles in, so let's see how it goes.
All right. Perfect. All right. For you guys watching at home, this game is called This, That, All, or None.
This, that, all, or none.
This, that, all, or none.
This,
that, all, or none.
Okay.
Those are your choices. Those are your choices. All right. No particular order. We're just going to pull up random items that I've pulled off of my shelf. Okay. Let's see. That is this, right? We have boom. Okay. First item is this. Can you see it?
It's a Funko Pop. It's this Thor.
Thor Funko Pop, sealed, brand new. Okay.
Yep. No idea who the fuck that is. But go ahead.
Second item is a Pokemon plush. You can see how big it is.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you one hint on this one.
I can't read that. B-A. Oh, it's Build-A-Bear. Okay.
Very good. So that's a clue for that. Okay. So we got that guy. We got your Funko. And we have this very cool item. Can you see it?
Is it a Lego item?
It's not Lego, but it's sort of like that. It's a wind up, right?
Okay.
And then see the feet moving.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, because I don't know what.
It's called a 1981 Tomy.
Sarah, yes, thanks for commenting.
Hey, Sarah. It's a 1981 Tomy Zoid robot, and they made them out of it's plastic, but you could put different pieces on it. They're all wind up. They had little guys that would go in there. So from 81. Lastly, Funko
Thor.
Pop and this guy.
Pokemon Build-A-Bear. Okay.
Okay. Are you going to this, that, all of these, or none of these? This, that, all, or none? That's the game.
No, I have no idea. I don't know the value, so I'm going to
No,
say,
you don't.
I'm going to say, can I kind of like yes or no, but I definitely want to keep the Pokemon Build-A-Bear.
Okay. You bought that. Yep. You bought the Pokemon Build-A-Bear.
I know.
Now you're...
Okay, I know Funko Pops, they're hit or miss, and the 1981 Zoid.
Yep.
So I'm going to say none on the Funko.
Okay. He's gone.
I'm going to say this on the Pokemon and that on the Zoid. Give it a shot.
So, say it again.
So none on the Thor.
Yeah.
I have to pick.
I guess what it is, it's all of them, none of them. This, I mean, you don't have to pick one thing. You can pick multiple. You can pick one, two, or three things.
I'm going to pick Zoid and Pokemon.
Okay. All right. So you
Hey, Rich,
gave up.
Thanks for joining, Rich. Thanks. That's Rich, old time friend.
How's it going, man? You gave up.
Yes.
This
Thor.
amazing Pop Funko, which sells for anybody know? Anybody out there?
$12.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
You're very close. $10 with free shipping.
That's a big pass.
So very good pass on that one. That's been in my store for about a year. The 1981 Tomy I picked up for 50 cents at a yard sale. It hasn't sold yet, obviously.
Ooh, okay.
But these normally sell between 20 and 30 bucks.
Okay.
20 and 30 bucks. And I was very amazed with this guy.
That's got to be the winner.
No.
Really?
The last, look it up. Look up, his name is Eevee. Eevee is the character. He does not make noise. I tried everything to make noise. And the last two that sold were between $5 and $10. That's it.
Wow. See,
that's it.
I always thought Build-A-Bears were kind of, he's so soft and cuddly. Yeah,
That's why I jumped on this. I saw this. I saw it was a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
So
And
Rich made a comment. Funkos need to be signed to sell anymore. That's probably is that
really? Wow.
So let me ask you, Rich. Like what Funkos? Because so Rich also sells on eBay. He's a retired Air Force senior master sergeant. I think, right, Rich? He also sells on eBay, Rich. But he also sells collectibles, like crazy collectibles. I think I've sent you a few videos of like his room, his warehouse of like all the all that stuff. We'll talk about that. But yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about, like what has to be signed. Like, are they just certain characters, the artist? But he would know the answer. So
probably the person that is portraying Funkos have had one of the most historic moments ever.
Facts.
Yeah. Luckily, guys, this is my only one. I did not jump on this train.
I want to know what Rich answers back about who has to sign them to see what makes them valuable. Well, he'll answer. What else you got?
All right. Now you're going to go to another.
I'm so glad you're logged in, Rich. Thanks.
You're going to go to another thrift store, and you found that.
Is that a Polaroid? Okay.
It's a Polaroid Impulse, and look at that craziness. It's got a pop-up flash.
All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love this camera. It is so cool. All right. Okay. You also found a super cool collector's Dracula comic. Collector's Dracula comic is boarded and it's in a sleeve. Okay. And finally, you have found Zelda Twilight Princess. It is complete in box. Complete. And I'm even going to go. So,
what year is that from?
This Zelda Wii game is from 2006. Okay. And I'll go so far in it to say that the disc is almost minty. Okay. So let's recap. You got the Wii Zelda game. You got the Collector's Dracula. And you got the Polaroid Impulse.
Now,
all of these, none of these, or this or that. What you got?
Now, a big factor in this is how much you paid for them. Right? Are you going to pick them up?
Are you even going to pick this thing up and look at it?
I'm going to, like Rich said, if you have it signed, sure. All three of those, I'm going to say I'm going to pass on all of them.
Pass on all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless he said it, unless it's signed.
Anybody in the comments want to? I just made a sale. Look at that. It was not with free shipping.
Well, there you go.
All right, so you're going to pass on all three of these things.
Oh shit! Right, Nick Rinaldi just said those are instant sales.
I guess I got to give you a price next time because I mean that does really matter. Well, but I mean, are you even going to pick this up? This camera, actually, when I look this thing up, it is only going for, between $20 and $25. So if I could get this for $4, $5,
that's where it comes back to like, would you pick it up for $1 at a yard sale? Sure. 100%. Are you going to pick it up for $10 at a thrift store? No.
The comic, $4.
$4. All right, so Rich, you're wrong because you said the comic, so he's up.
Sarah, $4.
Sarah said the
This is why I don't pick up comics. I don't know enough. The Zelda game is between $15 and $20.
Okay.
Complete. So if I can get this for $3 at a yard sale.
So I guess we probably should have prefaced the game with like, I paid $1. Would you pick it up?
All right, I have one more set, and I'll do that. I'm gonna throw in I'll throw in a price for you. Okay.
Okay.
This one has 4 items. 4 items. All right.
Rich, you're right because it's signed. Right.
This is a vintage Fire King peach luster coffee mug.
Okay, I know a little bit about Fire King, so okay.
All right, peach luster. All right. And I paid $4 for this at a church sale. What are you doing? I'll go one by one.
$4.
I feel like I'm on Price is Right. This
Fire
is
King.
a
I'm gonna say,
Fire King
yeah, I'm gonna
Peach
say yes.
Luster.
I would get it. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's a yes. Then I paid $2 at a church thrift for this tin. It is a Massily made in France
Okay.
cookie tin,
All right.
empty cookie tin. I paid $2 for it.
$2. I don't. Me personally, I would pass because I have no freaking idea what the hell that is. So I would say pass. No.
We're gonna pass on that one. All right. This is on sale at the Salvation Army for $15. It is a Pyrex. 15.
Okay.
It is a Pyrex Silex vintage 2-piece upper and lower coffee sort of coffee maker. It's they use like vacuum or whatever.
Yeah. $15.
15 on that.
Tough.
What do you say? What do you say?
Well, I'm gonna say considering you spent 15 for it,
I'm just making up prices. These
you are
not what I paid.
yeah. Okay. No,
I made it up.
No. 15 no.
Pass on that. Okay. And finally, I need my caffeine.
Ray Dunn? No.
I paid $2 for it.
I don't care if you spent a quarter for it. I'm gonna say no.
Very good. Okay. So the two things. No, you only said yes to one thing, right?
What I say yes to?
No Ray Dunn. No.
I said yes
no
to the Fire
tin.
King.
No Ray Dunn. No tin, and no Pyrex.
Right. I said yes to the Fire King.
Okay. Let's read the comments real quick.
Yeah, there's a bunch of comments. Love it. I love it. Let's keep this
Rich
going.
actually has something signed by Bela Lugosi's. Oh, Bela Lugosi's son. Dude, that's sick. I hope
I'm telling you,
that.
Rich. So Rich must have. Rich, tell me I'm wrong. 20 to 30,000 autographs from everybody. Like the dude's nuts. Like he's got so much stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of autographs. He met a lot of people. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Sarah likes this game. I like this game too. It's sorry
fun.
We're tweaking it. This is the first time we've done it. Scott's going to do it. He's going to do it next week. He's going to offer items and then some magical price. Like, would you pick this up for this price? We're going with
he says
10.
1 million.
Sarah says the 10 because I'm not shipping that thing and getting Veroed. Okay. Nick says that I've never seen Pyrex like that in their loyal, so I'd go with that. Okay. So Nick says the Pyrex. Richard says the coffee maker, the Pyrex, and the first cup, which is the Peach Luster Fire King. And Nick goes with the Pyrex too. So let's go through it. So unfortunately, the Peach Luster Pyrex single, just a single cup like this, I could only find comps for about $6 to $10. Plus
Damn.
shipping. Yeah.
How much? Okay.
So this was a freebie. Actually, everything you see here except for the Zelda game was free.
Okay.
That's why I have it.
Right.
What you said no to. You said no to the tin. People in the comments, if you had the tin, and what I say, $2 for this.
Yeah.
Dude, these things sell for $15 to $20 for this company.
And it's
French
super.
company.
It's under a pound.
Oh yeah, this is probably an 8-ounce shipping thing.
So with shipping, maybe a pound tops.
You said no to the Ray Dunn. Good for you.
Yeah.
In fact, all of the viewers said no to this.
Yeah, Ray Dunn.
This is a flooded market. This is horrendous.
5 years ago it would be great, but not now.
These are selling for $4. $4. God. So I won't even. I mean, look at this. This was at. I don't even think you can see that. That's at Marshall's. $5.99 for this thing. It's brand new.
Yeah, even Marshalls can't sell it.
Dude, they can't even sell it anymore. So we have the Fire King, which was kind of a bust. The Ray Dunn sucks. The tin that you missed out on. And a couple people in the comments.
You said $15 though. That's why I said no.
Yeah. Look up Pyrex Silex double coffee and just type that in. I have a range of $60 to $100 for this.
Okay.
60 to 100. Would you pay 15 for 60?
Yeah.
I guess that's up to you.
I would, but man, I'd be scared to ship that thing out.
Currently have that listed in my store for $80.
I would be super worried about shipping that
So
out.
it says
with
right
all that
there,
glass.
Silex. You can't read it, but it says Silex made in USA. Super cool. This was a freebie. I paid nothing for it. That's why I picked it up. But in all truth, I probably would not have picked that thing up. It looks kind of funky. It looks like I'm, maybe, hold on. It looks like this. It looks like my other job that I have, and then I'm going to cook something up, right?
Right. Oh, method.
I'm going to put this stuff in there and, watch it boil there. Jesse! That's the game, guys. We're going to do that again. We're going to do that again next week. I love this game. It's because I know I'm bothering you so much because this is crap that you would never pick up. And you're going to get medieval on me next week because you're going to pick up stuff, clothing. You're going to, yeah.
Well, the problem is I don't have to source for like next month because I have so much shit here.
Dude, Richard, you're killing me, man. You got signed Walter White stuff?
And Rich, I haven't talked to Rich in a while, and I've talked to you before. We need to get this dude on the show. So, Rich,
come on. What are you doing next Thursday?
Text me, Rich. Let's get you on the show. You're going to be blown away with his knowledge of collectibles. Insane. Like
I did find something in this, and it was like, kind of looks like rock candy. My kids are going. They haven't slept in 3 days, so maybe I should just.
Yeah, Rich, we'll do it. Text me later. I do have a question. Do you have anything else we want to go over? Oh, he's in Europe for 2 weeks, but yeah, let's do it. When you get back from Europe, I know you probably were there for work, so we'll get you on. It's gonna be
all or none.
Why is he still awake in Europe?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was fun.
I do have one side of the road find that I wanted to show you guys.
And I have one question for you as well.
Okay. So I picked this up on the side of the road last week. And I just got around to listing it.
You have to tell me what it is. I cannot read that.
This is a company called Rejuvenation Lamp and Fixture. Rejuvenation something. And it's copper and brass. It's really cool looking. It's like a sconce type of thing where you'd have to have a fixture on the wall for it. And this part here is like a frosted globe, and then has a copper arm, copper base, and then little brass accents to it. And it was literally side of the road find. Grabbed it, cleaned it up a little bit, threw it on there, $130.
Damn.
And I just shipped. It's going out. I already packed it up, but it's going out tomorrow. So, you know me. My middle name is free. According to this, though, it's King. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah loves this crap. I've been watching her too. She finds the coolest stuff, and you should come on the show.
Yes, I was just gonna say that, Sarah. She needs to come on the show. What is she waiting for?
Some people get stage fright, which is cool. That's why we drink.
You get a nice drink, you relax. Like, I'm the shyest person. I'm the biggest introvert, and I'm on here talking.
Good point.
I hate people, and I love talking to you. So,
I mean, seriously, I only like 6 people here, really.
Yeah, Sarah, next Thursday, come on. Absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring your A game, because we're probably going to get quizzed on clothing, which I am not good at. I'm not good at. What did you want to ask me?
All right. You have no idea what I'm talking about. This is a great question.
I don't.
You need to pick. Rich, I am shy. Come on. I'm very to myself. You need to pick one clothing item from the 90s, because we're the same age. We're 90s kids growing up. You need to pick one clothing item from the 90s.
Yeah.
To resell. What would you look for?
Can it be like a category, or does that have to be one specific thing?
Think of what you wore in the 90s, okay? I know Rich is going to chime in. This is great. One thing you would want to find reselling, because there's one item now that I have to find, I cannot find.
He says Z Cavaricci's, which
I know I find
that
so
was
much,
in my top three. That was in my
but
top three.
I
IOU
have
sweatshirts.
yep.
Yep. But
Um,
for me, you see this kid here. I was not the same kid. All right. I'm gonna find Skids. That was in my list too.
Skids. Yes, that was my answer.
Okay.
Skids.
So for me, it's footwear.
Okay.
All right. And I had two sides of myself. I didn't know what group I belonged in. So I belonged in one group and we had all skate stuff, Paul Peralta, Vision, and
Yep.
then my blue suede Vision streetwear high tops. I can't find them. And the originals. And then the other side of me, I was listening to Minor Threat and just skate music.
Yep. Black Flag.
But I also had English-made leather Doc Martens.
Yes.
I probably had 5 pairs of them.
Oh, can I tell you a story about that one?
And I only have 1 pair now. I sold all the rest. I had green, all because I love green 3-eye Gibsons that sold like that. And I'm like, why did I do that? I love those. Parachute pants,
Yep.
Adidas.
Yep.
We had Ocean Pacific windbreakers,
Starter jackets.
Oakley shirts, starter.
Dude,
For some reason, everybody in the world had the stupid Charlotte Hornets jacket. I have no idea why.
You know what's funny? Like, it's the same thing with you. Like, I had different groups of friends growing up. I had the jock friends. I had the hip hop and R&B friends. I had the metal friends. I had the skating friends. So like you with the skating, I skated from, when I was 14, 15, 16, 17. I had those Vision, those people, right?
Yep.
I had the metallic and heavy metal Anthrax friends.
Did you have Polo?
I had
Polo cologne.
The green bottle.
Green
of
bottle.
Course, of course.
Yes.
Of course. And when I met Jen, she's like, I hate that green polo.
Oh, do you have a women's Big Dog sweatshirt? Is that good?
I have a 90s women. Big Dog is a decent brand.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Depends on what you paid for it. Like Rich said, Gerbo. So I have my hip hop R&B friends that we'd go to the clubs, house dancing, where we were the Gerbo and the Skids and the baggy starters. Like I had I had a weird, vast variety of friends.
Sarah had the Charlotte Hornets jacket.
Of course. So
why? Why was it that one? I
had a Syracuse jacket.
Yeah.
So I was looking through some old videos this weekend.
Paid $4 for that Big Dog.
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking through some old videos this weekend from way back with me, Rich, and Adam, my friends, and I had this big starter Syracuse hoodie jacket. Looking back, I wish I had that jacket.
Hell yeah.
Skids for me, I just looked them at eBay. Skids are selling anywhere between $60 to $100.
No way.
But I can never find them.
I've never found one.
Never ever found Skids.
Ever.
I found I think 8 to 10 pairs of parachute pants. They sold instantly for $100 each.
What was I think I know what it is. It was a shirt that changed colors. Was that Hyper Color?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Hyper Color?
Yeah. Another good brand is Cross Colors from the 90s.
Cross Colors.
Yep. Merry-Go-Round. Like, dude, we can have an entire show of, 90s nostalgia. Like, that's crazy.
Because, again, what it is the buyers want to get their childhood back. They're probably the most fun times they've had in their lives, that era, that short 5 or 6 year window. They want some of that stuff back. That's music, toys, clothing, shoes.
It's crazy. It's
it's so popular.
Back in 92, 93, I went into the military, and I was in Fort Jackson and Fort Bragg, North Carolina, South Carolina. Well, when I was in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, we went to Howard University, on a field trip. But when I was at Howard, we went to Washington, D.C., we left for the night, went to Howard to a frat party, right? I don't know, whatever we did. And I got a bunch of Howard University hoodies and hats and T-shirts. And I have a picture of me in this Howard University sweatshirt, and they sell for $200 to $300 right now.
Oh my God.
And I'm not spending that much for it. But like you're saying, we want those things now. Like people are buying those items now because it brings back the memories of when they're 18 to 20 years old.
Richard says that he used to airbrush his overalls.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And Sarah loves cross colors. She forgot all about that. You're selling memories and they're getting valuable. Yeah. All of my concert shirts from the 90s. I had the original Jane's Addiction Ritual De Lo Habitual tour, and it was a black t-shirt with the logo and all that, and all the gone. That's gone. Signed Mighty Mighty Boss Stones shirts from back then, like all the bands I went gone. They're just all gone. I don't.
It's so Rich. You know who BBD is, right? Belle Biv DeVoe.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was looking through some old videos and I found that Belle Biv DeVoe. It said BBD, do me on it, right?
Yep.
I wish I kept why do we not keep these things? Like it just brings back so much nostalgia for me.
Dude, strawberry shortcake overalls. Oh my God.
What?
That is insane. Insane.
So
this
Rich
is stuff I never find.
No. So Sarah goes, Rich, what did you airbrush on them? We would put like our names, bands like BBD, like we would just put crazy stuff on it. We would also wear we would go to high school with one hiking boot, one Adidas on.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, we had our own little style.
Did you do the crisscross and then wear the stuff backwards?
Of course.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. But then the next day I went skating with my skating friends and had my skating gear on.
Right. Yeah, I had the courage enough to wear my Vision Streetwear blue suede shoes into my AP biology class. that just didn't mesh, right? Like, wait, hold on. You're in this group, but you're in that group. And it threw some people for a loop.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want those shoes again. I'm
writing this down. I think we need to have an episode where it's just 90s day.
All 90s.
We just
the
talk
90s.
About what we just did. And even
the
I would
90s
even say
episode.
Late 80s, 90s.
Yeah, because we're about the same age.
Because you got to throw the Beastie Boys in there in the late 80s.
Yeah.
Public Enemy, all that stuff in the late. And for me, New Kids on the Block, because I was a big New Kids fan. I got ideas. Sarah, Rich is too cool for her. No, Rich wasn't cool. We were having fun.
All right, well, it looks like we got some guests.
This is great.
Up.
I love the comments. I just sold something. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So we'll get Sarah.
Thanks.
We'll get Sarah on. We'll get Rich on.
Thanks to you, I found this today, and I didn't even hesitate. It was $4. Oh, you don't even have to read it. You know it from here.
$4 all day. That's an easy $50 right there.
Or there's no holes in it,
and it's wool, right?
Oh my God, it's 100% wool. It's gorgeous. I almost might keep it because I love the lumberjack sort of.
Is that lumberjack? Yeah, man. No, $50 is $50.
But it's gonna go in the block. That's how it works because I don't save anything except Star Wars and G.I. Joe and Transformers.
So we got a decision here.
Sarah, you got it. Yes,
we got to make a decision. We can keep the show going because we have a lot of comments that people are interacting, or we say, "F you guys, we're out of here." What do you want to do?
For the next 20 seconds, just give us something that you would like to talk about, and we can hang out.
Because I have tomorrow off, and I'm already 2 IPAs deep. I have more Star Wars stuff.
Now, Richard, now you're killing me. You're hitting me right.
Dude,
right there.
I need to get my. I'm telling you, Dennis. Where's my?
I have more Star Wars stuff signed than you can imagine.
When I tell you when we get him on the show,
dude, my pants are getting tight.
He has stuff from Freddy Krueger, like set stuff, like it's mind-boggling. The stuff that this dude has. Like you're gonna probably want to talk to him the nonstop for an hour.
Yeah, It sounds like
nuts.
an amazing show. An amazing show.
And
we should do it.
I know he travels a lot for work,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll get him on. It's crazy.
Yeah, we definitely, even if we have to do like a Thursday or Friday, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Like, so Rich, whatever schedule is good for him, we'll get him on. Whether it's midweek, whatever. If we have to record it, we'll record it.
Yeah.
But he's gonna blow your mind away, dude. He doesn't drink, which is cool. I don't care. His knowledge alone, nuts.
No. Like, Sarah, don't sell yourself short. Everybody that comes on the show has no value. It has some cool stuff that we need.
No, Sarah, don't think that
you're gonna educate us as much as you get from
absolutely.
The viewers.
And that's the thing. We want to give people, like, it's just everyone has value, right?
Yes.
So
yep.
Just like when we're on like other shows that we're on, like, they're huge resellers and they're huge YouTubers. Everyone has a value. So don't stop at that.
Well, I just heard my dog barking, which means somebody's home, and I need to stop playtime, and I have to go up and parent.
Yeah, and I'm almost gone on my second. So,
guys, I cannot appreciate you enough. And for those that want to come on the show, just DM one of us or the page, the Pints and Profits page. We will definitely set up a time for you. Love to have guests on. It's educational for us as much as you, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. This really, we're super low key, super laid back, super chill. Whatever you want to talk about. Sometimes it's I don't know, spiritual stuff. Sometimes it's uplifting stuff. Sometimes it's 90s stuff. I mean, it's reselling, it's community, it's friends.
Yep.
It's we're all working together to make our lives better. It's a lot of fun. So
and like, as you guys can see, like, we have a few things we talk about, but we just freelance stuff. Like, we just talk about stuff that's just fun. We're friends. We want to bring the community in and we just have a good time. And thank you guys. Richard. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Rich. Rich, I'll be talking to you soon. Sarah, thank you so much for coming on. Nick, I appreciate the comments. I love it. So with that being said, guys,
I will give you a cheers, and we are out.
See ya.